Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, and today we have a whole box of model HO scale stuff. I know some of the stuff in here already. I haven't looked at all of it, but I know there's some pretty interesting stuff in here. So let's check this out. So inside the box here, looks like we got bubble wrap, and that's about it. So yeah. Alright, so starting off here, we're going to kind of work this bag first, I guess. I'll take stuff out and show. First off, we got a Burlington Northern hopper. Pretty cool. It is made by... might be a Lifelike product. Not sure though. Next up here, we got a Western Maryland flat car made by, I think, Tyco. Yep. Alright, we got a little box here with some parts in it. Not really sure what these are. Looks like we got maybe, I don't know what that is. Looks like just some miscellaneous parts for something. Next up, we got a flat car here from ATSF. I believe this is a Tyco or Bachmann product. There's two engines in the bag here. We'll save those for later. We got a caboose, Burlington Northern from Lifelike. We got a nice crane from the Santa Fe. This is probably either Tyco or Bachmann. I might be wrong though. Not seeing really any branding anywhere though. That's pretty cool. Here we got a, from what I assume to be the other half to the Santa Fe crane, which is the tender. See, it's got a little bit of detailing on it. I don't know if that's factory or put in after. Next up here, we got a Burlington Northern Spotlight car. I have one of these. I believe it's Pennsylvania Railroad, but the light burnt out. So that's pretty cool. Last before the engines here, we have some bits and pieces here for loads. Cars, two Santa Fe, piggyback cars, a couple of the frames and tractor to that flat car. Now I think one of the least interesting engines in the lot here, or to that bag, is a Burlington Northern F40 PH. It's missing the front coupler box here. It's missing also the back coupler, but it's relatively good shape. This is my first Lifelike engine that isn't proto, so that'll be interesting to test out. Lastly in the bag, you got a Chattanooga Power Torque drive here. You can see it's one of the tender driven ones, which is pretty cool. Alright, so let's start digging into the rest of the box here. I believe there's no other big bags besides like a few parts bags here. We got some wires and some other stuff here, which looks to be track joiners. Let's just start digging out some random stuff here. We got an Erie flat car, or gondola with a cover on it. Hopper, whatever we'll call it. I don't know if that's how it's... oh yeah, it is how it's supposed to be. Whoops. I thought it was like a regular 2-bay. We got a Swift refrigerator car by Bachmann. Next up here, let's take this out. We got an Illinois Central car from probably IHC, since it's in the box. Doesn't have a label on it, so I don't know if that's the original one. Here we got a Reading, whatever, gondola. see, we got something way down here. DuPont, looks like, yeah. Whoa. DuPont tank car, looks like, front end. Let's see what else we got in here. Let's take this out. CNW cattle car. Chassis system box. Alright, we got a couple more boxes in here. What's in here? You got a 54-foot hopper Burlington. Oh, that's cool. I think I have one of these already. I don't know where it went. Oh, here it is. Oh, they're actually different. Let me show these here. See, they are different. Alright, let's get some of these other Athearn boxes out. Bay window caboose, Union Pacific. Ooh, that looks good actually. Wow. Thought I was a little worried about the parts, but I think those are just sprues. But that actually looks really good. Nice. Alright, let's see here. Reach here to the corner. Got another chassis system box car from Lifelight. Got a 50-foot reefer from Santa Fe. It's cool. Let's see what we got down here. Alright. 40-foot trailer, Southern Pacific. I think this is just the, yeah. They're just some semi-trailers. Alright. We got a few more boxes here in the corner, which I think are probably the coolest things about the lot. Let's see what else we got here. We got switch machine manual and a signal box and another switch machine. One more bag down here with some switches in it. That big switch there, rail joiners. Alright, so the last little bit here. Let's take out this box here. Got a 86-foot flat car. Didn't catch what road name it was. I think it's probably TTX or one of those. Wow, that was wrapped up good. Oh, you got a Santa Fe one. Don't know what fell. Probably should go look for that though. Alright, let's grab this box here. Ooh, we got a BNSF-9. I don't know, yeah. H1, nice. Wow, that's actually in really good shape here. The wheels are good. It's also unnumbered, which is awesome because I could make it my own number if I wanted to. Alright, we got a couple more boxes here. We got a SD45. It's Union Pacific. Pretty nice. Alright, we got one more Athearn box here. Feels like an engine. Frisco SW1500. Awesome. Ooh, that's a nice one. Alright, so we got, I think, 4 more boxes in here. Should pack those up. We got a Lifelike diesel. F40PH. And then for the last bit here. Alright, so we had those passenger cars. We got this one, which is a dome. Yep. And there that is. Here's that diner again. And we got a dome. The other one's observation, I guess. Yeah. And then finally, here we got a sleeper. Yeah, I think so. Alright, so that's the end of the box. Yeah, I'm gonna get everything arranged up here. We got that junk, we got that stuff there. And those are just boxes. So yeah, I'm gonna get everything arranged up here. And we will test the engines out and I guess pull some cars maybe. Alright, so I got everything laid out now. You can see it stretches all the way from this switch to about halfway to the next switch. Which is insane. But we've got 6 locomotives to test in this little car here. So let's I guess fire this up here. And then yeah, let's see what we can get to run. First off, I'm going to start off with probably the least interesting thing in the lot here, which is the searchlight car, which, you know, is just a light. So far, nothing. Let me connect the lead up here, though. Alright, we got power, because another engine started. I forgot to take off, so I'll do that real quick. Alright, that's off now. Let's see if it'll just turn on. Alright, so far nothing. Yeah, looks like that ain't gonna work for us, unfortunately. So, yeah, put this aside here. Start off here with the BNF40. Turn the power down here. Alright, let's see if it'll run. Alright, I got full power. It's not shorting out. That's not running. Let me test it down here because sometimes that top area doesn't work very well for DC. Yeah, it doesn't work. So that's 042. I do believe I have power. Let me check real quick, though. I gotta find something to test. Yeah, I do got power up there, so yeah. Alright, next let's try Amtrak. Nothing again. It does want to start because I can hear the engine kind of. But it might just be the gears kind of grinding. Yeah, nothing out of that one. So we're 0 for... Oh, nothing. Let's go on to the other locomotives. I think these will run. Just depends on how well. So we're going to start here with a smaller one, the Frisco Jeep, or SW15. There we go. Yeah, that runs good, don't it? Yeah. Alright. So we got one runner. Let's move this over here. Now let's get the big ol' SD45 on. I'll have to do a little maintenance work here a minute because yeah, we'll stay on. All right, there we go. Another runner. Coupler hangs a little too low though. Probably catch on a switch. Well, it did already, but yeah. There's that one. Moving on to probably the newest engine of the whole collection, the Bean Sniff -9 here. I think this thing will also run. Yep. Runs like an Athearn -9. Alright, so final thing is the old Chattanooga Choo Choo. I don't have very high hopes in it, but it might run, so I guess we'll find out. Alright, here we go. This is the old Power Torque one, so I wouldn't be surprised if it don't run. So far, nothing. Oh, it's trying. The light's on. It's getting electric, kind of. Flip it forward. I mean, it wants to. Hey, that ain't good. So you do have electric, but I guess the gearbox don't work. So, overall, my final thoughts on this whole haul, it's pretty good. You can see we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15, and then the 4 Amtrak cars, so that is 19 cars, 6 locomotives, or I guess I'd make it 20 cars because I forgot to add that in, but yeah, a lot of interesting stuff in this one. I'm going to get to work on the engines that don't run, and make sure you go subscribe to the Model Train channel because I'll probably actually have a video for redoing that thing on there. So yeah, subscribe for that channel to see that, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.